Good morning, y'all. Capt.Collier here. Welcome back to the channel. Out here again solo on the Blackjack 256. Love this boat because you can kind of do anything you want depending on the conditions. You can go inshore, offshore, near shore. Currently right now we are about 25 miles offshore. We're in 90 foot of water over top of a snapper reef. And you already know we got them live croakers on deck. We're going to use a little medium power spinning setup here. We are over top of a snapper wreck, and I don't think it's going to take long to get our 2 fish. Here in Alabama you can keep 2 fish per person, and y'all, this water is just gorgeous today. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of these fish are marking about 20 or 30 feet down. So, oh, right there at the boat. Holy cow. I wasn't even ready. He wasn't ready. Let's try it again. Ugh. I got my popper set up in case these fish are like really high up in the water column. See if we can have some fun on a popper, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to get them to come up that high, this deep anyways, with how pretty this water is. I'm gonna try and hold them a little bit high. Maybe we can see them come up. There we go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's a good fish. That's a really good fish. I better start playing with them. No. Yeah, that ain't no small fish there. Yet again, the live croaker strikes again. Really don't have to worry about too much structure here. Whatever it is, I didn't really mark up a whole lot of structure. There he is. That's a good one. Really nice fish. Woo! Yes, sir. I guess if you can only keep 2 a person, that's about the size you want to get right there. Let's grab the old net. Solid 12, 15 pound snapper right there. Yeah, 15 pounds. Heck yeah. Woo! Right under the surface too, y'all. Get a good measurement on this guy here. 30 inches. Good 30 inch to the tail red snapper. We'll go ahead and throw him in the box. Go ahead and get our next one. See if we can have some fun with him. Actually, we might tie on a jig. See if we can get one on the artificial. All right, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get our last one. This is the, I think it's a 7-inch Z-Man diesel minnow in the sexy penny color. I'm sure they're gonna hit it while it's falling down. Not gonna last very long, I don't think. Let it get on down there just out of sight. Oh, they're already on it. Oh, right there at the boat. They're fighting over it. Right there. That is crazy. Got it. Got him. That was cool. Yeah, I hope y'all can see that on the GoPro. I mean, they're right there. This ain't quite as big as the first one I caught. Still not a bad fish. Not a bad fish at all. We're gonna give him the old yeet. You know, just yeeting 7, 8 pound snapper in the boat, no big deal. That'll be our keeper, second keeper there. Let's go ahead and get back down there and see if we can have a little fun with them. Gotta love it when these snappers fired up like this, y'all. Got him. Come here. Oh, that's so sick. Buddy, get in the boat. Cookie cutters. Sure is a good day when you can catch all the 24, 25-inch snapper you want. Have a good time with them, take a few home for dinner, and throw them back, because we got a limit in 5 minutes. So if y'all have watched the last couple videos, you've probably noticed something I've had in the boat and kind of wondered what it is. This thing right here, a little bucket with some rope. And this is my Insta 360 camera. This is literally a 360 camera in a dive case that I can drop down all the way to the bottom. I think you can go up to 200 feet with it, which I don't ever drop it that deep, but it's just something cool that I have that I can drop down on all these spots, see what kind of fish are down there, see what kind of structures down there, and I can look back when I get to the house, when I go through the editing software, and just literally spin the camera around in the editing software and see what all is down there. And it's nice whenever the water is pretty like it is today, because you don't have to be very close to the structure to be able to see what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and drop this down. Hopefully I can add some of that to this footage right here if we see anything. But yeah, really love this camera, and it kind of helps you become a better fisherman because you get to see how fish react. Like I can leave it down there and drop jigs, I can drop live croakers, bait down there, and see, you know, what these fish do and how they bite these baits and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and drop it down, maybe catch one more, see if we can get it on camera, and we're gonna move on to the next spot. So I do have this already recording, and basically it's just concrete that I've got some lead in, 1.5 PVC pipe with a couple mounts here, and that camera with a dive case on it. And I just ease it down in the water like so. Hopefully don't get stuck on anything while I'm down there. Worst case scenario, if I get stuck, I just have to cut the rope, and then I'll get my buddy Cody to come out here, dive the spot, go get it for me. I'd rather not do that, but it's a very expensive camera, so definitely gonna get it back if we have to. Well, we're kind of easing it down to the bottom here. Hopefully y'all can see what we're looking at on the camera. Yep, I can see it going down right now on my sonar. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. I don't think there's gonna be any big fish down on the bottom because I'm not marking any. Most of them are up high, but I would like to know what type of structure that we're on here. All right, well, we have moved spots. We're actually over the top of an Army tank. If y'all are familiar with Alabama's artificial reef program, we have, I do believe, the largest reef program definitely in the country. I'm not sure, possibly the world. And we've got artificial pyramids, limestone and concrete, chicken coops, dumpsters, and years and years ago, they actually dumped out some Army tanks. And so that's what we're over top of. They generally hold triggerfish, mangrove snapper, red snapper, and sometimes amberjack. You can see it right here. That's the tank. I'm kind of backing up on it now. We ran over it just a second ago. Pretty decent marks, up about 70 feet. And so we're gonna try and get right on top of it. I wanna drop my camera down and see what it looks like. Some of these tanks are probably just about gone or covered up in sand and mud or rusted away. I think it was in the early 2000s when they dropped a lot of them down, so I'd be curious to see what they look like now. And of course, we're gonna drop a bait down. All right, sending her down. Definitely gotta be careful dropping a camera down over something like this because it can be very hangy. So I'm kind of watching my camera on the sonar as it goes down, and I'll probably stop it right before it hits the bottom. We're in 105 feet of water now. Current is definitely moving a little bit more than what it was earlier. If I had to guess, we're probably gonna see triggerfish, mangrove snapper, red snapper. You never know, there might be a big gag or something down there on it too. We are dropping a live mullet down, about 5 inches long. We're gonna hit bottom and reel it up 4 or 5 cranks. In case we hook something big, we wanna be able to get them off of that structure so they don't break us off. Come on. Yep. That's a good fish. That ain't no small fish. Yeah. Ain't no telling what it could be, y'all. I do think it's a jack, though. Come on up. I don't know, he gave up pretty quick, unless it's a small one. All the way on the bottom. Holy crap, what is that? Is that a jack? No, it's a giant red snapper. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's a giant. That is a giant red snapper. Oh my gosh, y'all. At least 23 pounds, 24 pounds. Golly, that is a stud. Can't believe this girl's still made it through the season without being caught. Woo! Get a measurement. Oh, she's well over that. Oh, to the end of the tail, 38 inch snapper. Golly, y'all. Massive red snapper, 38 inches to the end of the tail. We've already got our limit, so this girl gets to go back, make some more babies. This is probably a 15 to 20-year-old fish right here, so we're gonna hurry up. We got a venter, so she'll go down, because I whooped her butt and got her up quick. So we got this venting tool right here, which is just a needle. We're gonna go right here, about even with the pec fin. And I can hear that air coming out. I'm gonna help her push it out a little bit. All right, she should be good to go now. And whenever you release these fish, you want to dive them in real quick. Just like that. And she's gone. Oh yeah, I love to see that. Love to see that, y'all. It's starting to chop up a little bit, so I think we're gonna maybe hit one more spot, see if we can pick up an amberjack and head back to the house. All right, we are pulling up to the next spot here. We are targeting a super pyramid on this drop. This is basically just a tall pyramid structure made out of concrete and limestone. And we're at about 100 foot of water. We might be able to catch a legal amberjack. I normally like to be in about 120 foot or more, start getting in those 30, 40 pound jacks. But we are marking up a few already. We're not even on the spot. That's probably jacks right there. We are pulling up probably 70 or 80 feet away. Let's see, once we get on top of the structure, it should mark up some more marks. Yeah, we're getting close to it. Already starting to get some more life down there, about 60 to 80 feet. Still not quite on top of it just yet. And normally those jacks are gonna be up higher in the water column. Normally anywhere from 40, 50, 60 feet. Looks like they're kind of hanging a little bit low, but we're gonna drop a big bait down, see if we can get one to bite anyways. If I can catch some of these baits, we're gonna chunk some freebies out. See if we can get them fired up, coming up to the top. We got our big Abbott set up here. We're fixing to drop. Got the stern facing the wind. Go ahead and check our drag. It's good and tight. Now, since I'm by myself, I'm really not gonna be able to come off the structure. It's just not really safe to do that. Put the motor in gear while you're fighting a fish. So we're just gonna have to whip their butt. Goes. You got it. Oh, yep. We're just gonna set the rod on the knee, put this thing in low gear, slow crank, just like so. I think this is probably another undersized jack. If I had to guess, don't really have any big baits. Really, you want some big hardtails, big ruby lips, porgies. That way you can kind of eliminate bites from all the smaller fish. Never know though. This is the lazy method. He might make it. He might make it. He's hooked good. Oh yeah, he's got to be good, right? That is a powerful fish right there. We'll use our Lux Deck measuring board here. I did double check it with a tape measure. It is spot on accurate. Oh yeah, definitely. He is 35 3/4. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna make some blackened AJ steaks for me. All right, y'all. We got our legal Amberjack. These are the fun size ones, right there at legal, and honestly the best kind to eat right here. Hopefully it won't have a lot of worms in their meat, but if they do, we can just pick them out or eat them. More protein.